there. 6 minutes, 23 seconds, fold down the corner, do an extra thing. It's just my thing. I could take shortcuts at this point, but I find that the more you go ahead and sort of formalize something that you have decided is something new in your life that you'd like to do. I've decided I'm going to put these two, the previous two, up on the internet tonight. By the time I get home, I'll be tired. But it's so easy. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's become a lot easier these days. I fall in love with people on the subway almost daily now. Not every day, but I certainly talk to people. Actually, I think it's happening a little less and less in terms of this more sexual kind of love, romantic kind of love, as I'm beginning to think of what I'm doing now as an act of love toward my children and my as yet to be born grandchildren, as well as to myself and, say, my wife as we get older. Because if we keep at this, if we believe that Gandhi was onto something, was speaking the truth, when he said, we can each, he didn't say we can all, because he knows that not all people want to, and therefore they can't. If you don't want to do something, you can't do it. But we can each of us has the capacity to become the change we seek in the world. And what Gandhi had in the 40s is this amazing ability to collect, to invite and congregate these huge masses of people in India. Though he couldn't do it, he couldn't replicate it in Russia to go against Stalin, for example, for lots of reasons. But he did an amazing thing throughout the most powerful empire ever, and he got rid of them. Although holding on to some of the good stuff. He wasn't going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. The British brought a lot of good things to India. And he wasn't the kind of person to say, oh, Brits are bad, so get rid of everything about them. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what he didn't have, that we have, is the ability for each one of us, with nothing more than broadband access, a MacBook, although it could be an IBM computer, a recorder, $100 recorder, probably could get one cheaper. And when Paratech, our company, starts creating parrots for the masses, it will be cheap enough. Everybody can have a parrot, especially if you already have a smartphone. We're going to develop a smartphone that has parroting capabilities, has a whole suite of not just apps, but real, truly integrated software to support parroting and all that parroting can lead to. Or those aspects of parroting and all it can lead to, that makes sense to put onto a personal computing device. Because, well, after all, parroting is not fundamentally a technological thing, but this tie-in to social media is unbelievably powerful. It scales something that was developed for individual growth, and it just immediately can scale up to societal growth.